Hey there, it's Steve from Serious Keto, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the 2 new flavors of cereal from Perfect Keto. I typically do my video podcast on Mondays, but that also is the day that Perfect Keto likes to release their new products. And since they weren't going to move the date just on account of me, it looks like we're going to push that podcast till next week. Now, I have not had cereal in probably 3 years, maybe longer. I used to be a total cereal hound though. But what do we have here? We've got cinnamon, so hopefully kind of like a cinnamon toast crunch, I don't know, we'll see. And honey nut, so maybe like honey nut Cheerios. Let's take a look at the nutritional facts and ingredients for starters. So there is 6 grams of total fat in the serving size of a half cup. That does not include whatever milk or nut milk you're putting on top of these. 17 grams of total carbohydrate, so if you're counting total carbs, this might not be for you. 4 grams of dietary fiber, 11 grams of sugar alcohol. That works out to a net 2 grams of carbs. In terms of ingredients, the number 1 ingredient in this is erythritol. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because for me, erythritol is a sweetener. I get that cooling sensation, kind of like sugar-free mint gum in my mouth whenever I get erythritol. So that's number 1. Then almond, milk protein isolate, water, soluble tapioca fiber, medium chain triglyceride oil, baking soda, cinnamon, hydrolyzed bovine collagen, natural flavors, vanilla extract, sea salt, baking powder, monk fruit concentrate, and stevia extract, Reb A. So a handful of different sweeteners in this, and typically I find if you're going to make something sweet, combining different sweeteners really seems to sort of have a synergistic effect. What I also like about this is it's got the MCT oil in it and collagen. So 2 things we like on keto. The nutrition facts and ingredients appear to be, I guess, identical here on the honey nut. I'm going to start with the honey nut. Just to be official, I brought a half cup measuring cup. Now, this to me, back in my cereal eating days, I would refer to this as 1/3 of a bowl. Let's taste one plain first. Very crunchy, and I am getting some of that erythritol cooling. We'll pour on a little almond milk. Here we go. Official cereal for the first time in 3 years. So, eaten with the cold nut milk on it, I don't pick up as much of that erythritol cooling effect. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I've so programmed myself into just feeling that cereal is a bad thing that I feel a little bit incongruent eating this. I'm going to have another bite. So there's something kind of weird going on here internally with me. I don't know that I love this cereal, yet I also can't wait to take my next bite of it. I mean, I want to just dive in. I want to pause this video, dive in, and eat the rest of this bowl. Just saying that sentence kind of made me salivate a little bit. Yet for some reason, I don't feel like I love it. So rather than finish this bowl, because I don't want to spoil my appetite or taint my experience on the cinnamon cereal, I'm going to get a fresh bowl and try that out. So for the cinnamon, I'm first going to try a plain one. Still getting that erythritol cooling effect, but less so, and I think that's because of the cinnamon. I think they kind of go together. That's decent. I don't know that I would necessarily eat it just plain without milk. I'm going to say on this one again, it's good. I don't love it, but it's good. I guess I need to go back to that other one again. Sorry that I feel like I'm kind of being indecisive here, but I want to see how soggy this gets as well after it's after it's sat in milk for a couple of minutes. So yeah, it does seem to get a little bit soggy as it sits. For the honey nut, I don't really know what I could compare it to. I don't think it really tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios or any Honey Nut cereal that I've had in the past. Same thing on the cinnamon cereal. I can't really compare it to another cereal just because they aren't especially sweet. I'm so used to the almost instant teeth decay or tooth decay that you get from commercial cereals. And that's not happening here. They do have a healthier sort of taste to it just by virtue of the lack of sweetness. I think I could almost compare the cinnamon one to something like a cinnamon graham cracker or cinnamon Teddy Grahams. And it almost makes me wonder if a person were to crush this up and maybe mix it with a little bit of pecan flour and some butter, if you couldn't make a nice keto crust for a cheesecake or something. I'm not sure what to say here. This is the most conflicted I have ever been in one of my reviews. I felt that I didn't love either of these cereals. I liked them both, but I didn't love either of them. Yet, I couldn't stop eating them. I couldn't. I got going and I got into cereal mode and I just couldn't stop. So there are some Perfect Keto products that I can give an absolute full-throated endorsement to, and there's some that I just plain don't like. This falls somewhere in the middle, honestly, for me. I think if you are really, really, really jonesing for some cereal, they're probably worth a try. If you don't miss cereal, if you've been perfectly happy having bacon and eggs, then I probably wouldn't spend the money. If, however, you're running low on any Perfect Keto products, they are going to have their best sale so far this year. In fact, it's their best sale since Black Friday. It's one of those tiered sales, and I've got the details right here on my phone. So two items or more, 15% off. That's not an especially great deal. 3 items, 20% off. You get that normally with the Serious Keto discount code. 4 items, though, you get up into 25% off, and 5 or more items, 35% off. My guess is that this is going to be probably their last big sale until Memorial Day. That's just a guess, unless they do something for St. Patrick's Day, which is my birthday. So I don't know, maybe they will. But if you're looking to pick up any sort of stuff from Perfect Keto right now, I will include the link down in the description so that you can do that. This is one of those videos I really wish Courtney would have been here for, because she's a big cereal eater, and she probably could have given you an interesting non-keto perspective on all of this. As it is, I wish I could have given you something a little bit more decisive, but I hope, one way or the other, it still was helpful. Thanks for watching.